guys, my name is Karen and this is my 8-year-old son, Bentley. Bentley was diagnosed with Zimmerman-Leban syndrome back in 2015, a mutation in the KCNH1 gene. I would say that something funny and unique about Bentley is his ability to give the world's best side eye or stink eye. He makes it known that we live in his world and the world revolves around him in our household. And I think that's what makes him unique, is that he is his own person. He has such funny traits to him, apart from being as quiet and as serious as he seems to always be. I would say that the most difficult part of having a child with this disability is the unknown of what, the next hour may look like or the next day. I think not knowing what the future truly holds for them is probably the most difficult thing for us. With so little known and so little information out there, we've come to realize that, we are the ones that are going to help families down the road. And it's satisfying to know that, but it's sad in a way that, for us, we're living in this uncertainty. And Bentley could have just, a wonderful start to his day like he did today. A little bit tired because he decided that he was going to stay up all night, to, having a full-blown grand mal seizure this morning, which is very scary, very traumatic. But we do our best to make sure that Bentley feels loved, that he feels love not just from us, but all our extended family and our friends. And I believe in my heart that he feels the love from everyone that he comes in contact with, and that brings so much joy to us. In the future, if there were treatments or medications that could further help him, I think our desires, our dreams for him would, number one, be to control his seizures 100%. We were very fortunate to go a little over 5 years with absolutely no seizures. But when they came on very strong. And it's something that we don't deal with on a daily basis, but it is something that we have seen pick up in frequency over the last 3 years. So if we could eliminate seizures altogether, that would be a dream. Our hopes for the future and with future treatments are for Bentley to have cognitive growth. Bentley does not walk. He depends on us 100% for lifting. And I think for us, we're okay with that, as long as there's some cognitive growth. We would love to see cognitive growth in him. To us, it's more important to have that cognitive ability than physical abilities. So if treatments could help with that, that would be a dream come true. But overall, Bentley is a very fortunate and lucky little boy, and we are very grateful for him, and our hopes for him are that he continues to feel that love and that we are able to provide him the quality of life that we feel that he needs and deserves, and that's all that we could ever ask for.
Hello, this is Joseph. Joseph is 24 years old and he's the oldest in our KCNH1 community. He is generally a happy, healthy boy. Here he's getting ready to go off to the day centre this morning. Just waiting for the bus. We live in Brighton in the south of England. Joseph's favourite things are being out and about. He likes going to parks and woods and places where he can look at trees and green things. So we're now in the park in the rain, and Joseph's doing what he likes to do. He's walking around at his own pace, which may be fast and it may be slow. Hi Joseph. And he's looking at the plants and the trees, and he's trying to catch up with me because he'd rather be holding my hand. KCNH1 affects everything about Joseph. It makes him who he is. And it affects obviously everything about our lives as well. Our lives as a family are maybe not what we thought they would be when we had our little boy all those years ago. I think if we should turn around and you can see his face again. I think if we could change anything or improve any one thing, it would really be about communication, because that's really what's hardest for Joseph. I think that he can't tell us what he wants, and he doesn't really understand what we're trying to do sometimes, or what we would like for him. But I think he knows that we love him very much, and we try and make sure he has as much fun as possible. And that's us. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Hazel, and I have KCNH1.
Hazel was born on May 8th, 2016, and after a pretty typical infancy, she was diagnosed with epilepsy at about 18 months.
You sometimes have epilepsy. Sometimes I have seizures that scare.
How does that make you feel?
Sometimes it makes my brain feel funny before having one. And sometimes after having a seizure, it makes me tired.
We've struggled with seizure control over the years, though she did go from 3 to 4.5 without any seizures. They've really increased over her school, as that seems to be a trigger for her. And up until September of this year, that was her only diagnosis. Besides she also has severe ADHD. And with the genetic testing, we discovered that she has KCNH1 mutation.
And my brain sends a message to my mouth that my mouth doesn't get.
She does have hard days, and she is often a step or two behind her friends and her peers, but for the most part, she smiles in the face of adversity. She is 100% unapologetically herself, and she is a firecracker. We're so proud of who she is, and we wouldn't change her for the world.
And to be different is what makes us special.